Hi there everyone, welcome back to the Raven Oracle with Monique. We are going to get stuck right into your reading for your week of 14th of April. All right, good grief, it's the middle of the month already. Yeah, time is definitely like scooting on like really quickly this year. So let's have a look and see what Spirit has for you. If I recall last week's reading, there was a lot about fast energy moving, but to be ready for it, to be prepared for it. So let's see what Spirit has for you for this week, and just things that you're going to need to focus on, maybe a few things that you need to be aware of. It's getting crazy out there, so it's very important that you recenter, you focus, you get back to yourself, you spend time getting your energy back, making sure that you unplug, get away from just everything, media, every electronic device that you could possibly get rid of. Take time out, separate yourself from the chaos that's happening, and recenter, because that's where you're going to find your peace, your tranquility, your clarity. That's where you're going to find direction for your life, no matter what's going on the planet at the moment. I'm not saying this to be flippant, but it doesn't matter. You are what's important. Your desires, your dreams, your goals, your plans that you have for your life. What are they? Those are the things that you need to focus on. And surrounding yourself with people who love and support you is also very, very important. Okay, so I've definitely said that. I just go with the flow when Spirit is chatting to me. Okay, so guys, I'm going to draw a 4-card spread for you. So this is your current energy. So where you are sitting at the moment, what is surrounding you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, new beginnings, things that are about to take off. It might not seem like it with as I said, the things that are happening around the world at the moment. But I always get this undertone that everything is being taken care of, that the universe is looking after us. The universe, the good energy, the good spirits, the good that energy, that universe that loves us and adores us unconditionally is taking care of us, and that at the end of the day, good will triumph over evil. And that is something that we need to hold on to. So when you're looking at a card like the Ace of Pentacles, that is the start, a new beginning, the potential for something to grow and expand and come into your life, pay attention to it. Look for those signs around you where you can grasp the opportunity to start something new, to start something that is going to lead you down a path of abundance, and that is going to bring those things into your life that you are looking for. All right, so this is current energy. So Spirit is saying, focus on those things that are coming in that perhaps you haven't contemplated before. It might be something really new, or something you've never considered looking at or delving into, or the path, a new path that you haven't considered going down before. So I would say definitely stay very open-minded, stay connected to your gut, to your intuition, very, very much so. All right, and remember what I said, that the universe is looking after you. The universe is looking after you. You just have to trust it. You have to allow the universe to work in your life as much as you are taking action towards the goals and dreams that you have for yourself. All right, so let's have a look and see. So the next card is what you could be resisting, or something that you're not seeing, or something that you, something that you maybe haven't considered before. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's very important. It's again, Spirit is just reiterating, it is vital that at this time on this planet, the history that we are going through, that you are paying attention to your inner world. I would say more than your outer world, definitely more than your outer world. So the Queen is about, she epitomizes listening to her inner guidance, that voice that is coming up from within, that is speaking to her, that is giving her clarity about her situation. Again, we have a pentacle here. So now we've got 2 pentacles. So this is definitely something that you need to focus on, that is going to lead to new opportunities to create abundance, to create flow, to create expansion in your life. And it's going to require you to get into a still, quiet place to hear the information that is coming through from the universe for you. Because this card is in the resistance card, some of you are not making time for that. You're not making enough time for that. You have to find moments to rejuvenate your spirit, to clear your head, to declutter your mind, your spirit, your environment. And I'm not talking about your physical environment, I'm talking about your spiritual environment, those of you who are into Reiki, or if you've got psychic gifts and abilities, use those gifts to cleanse your energy, to cleanse your aura, get those chakras aligned. Keep your mind open, open your third eye, work on yourself from a spiritual perspective, so that power and energy, just remember, you are power and energy first, okay, that is housed inside this human form, this limited human form. And we tend to sometimes look at our humanity and say, what power and control do I have over what's going on? You do have power and control over your own life, over your own thinking, over your feeling, over what you are creating, what you are focusing on. That is in your control. That is the power that you possess to create and manifest what you want. And I know that's so cliche in the spiritual realm to say, you know, you have the power to manifest anything your heart desires. Yes, there is truth in that, but it can be a simple thing like, I want to start focusing more on studying towards something that is going to give me greater knowledge to improve not only myself, but those around me. I'm going to pursue a career that doesn't only serve me, but serves the community. Because remember, when you are living your purpose, when you are stepping out and being the person that you are, that you were created to be on this planet, your energy, your power, your gifts, your talents affect every single person around you. And then because they are inspired and they are excited, they get excited about life because you are inspiring them to do the same thing, then it's like a domino effect, literally. You can use a different metaphor, you know, the pebble that falls into the pond with the ripples going out. That's how you affect and change the planet, ultimately. Because that's what we are meant to do as beings of light. All right. So you have the authority and the power and the ability to change your inner world, and that energy is going to just explode and affect everything around you. So the resistance that you could be feeling at the moment is that you are a little ungrounded. You can see she's surrounded by nature here. She's got her feet planted firmly on the ground. She is connected to Mother Earth, and because of her crown, she is connected to her divine authority. So she understands that in order to really hear and listen and trust what is coming up from inside her, she has to connect to her higher power, to a higher self, and follow that guidance, as opposed to all the rubbish that is just we being bombarded with constantly on a daily basis. Okay, and it can completely take us off track. It can completely take our focus off what we are meant to be doing with our lives, and because we're so distracted by other things. And just remember, that's what the forces of darkness, if I want to be dramatic, that is what their intentions are. Their intentions are to distract you, to destroy the good in you, the light in you, to keep your mind off your divinity, your power. Okay, and just remember, you are an infinite, powerful being first. Okay, and you are as powerful and infinite as the universe. That is what you are made of. Okay, not this flesh body that's temporary. All right, so the next card I'm drawing is what you should focus on, or just, or change, or just bring bring into your awareness. And it's a good card for that, for what I've just said. All right, so we've got the Queen of Swords. Here we've got another Queen. Again, there's a lot of authority. Spirit is reminding you of your authority and how much power you actually possess over your own life. So the Queen of Swords is cut the BS, focus on what you need to focus on, be disciplined with your thinking, be disciplined about what you want to achieve in your life, and don't let anything distract you. Remember, I was just speaking recently about not allowing the outside circumstances in your life to distract you from what's important. You have to be laser sharp with your thinking and your focus in order to keep out the rubbish, the untruths, the lies, the illusions, the delusions. Everything that is not true and real. I'm not saying it's not real in that it doesn't affect you, but it's what you allow, what you believe. When you take on something and you believe it, it becomes a reality. Isn't that how manifestation works? Okay, so you've got to keep that mind so disciplined. You know, the horses with the blinkers on. You know, the reason why the horses, they put those things on the horses' heads and eyes is so that when they're racing, all they see is the finish line. They're not distracted by the other riders and horses around them. That is how you have to be with your mind. This is the sword, okay? This is the sword. This is your thinking. So this is something this is what you need to be focusing on. Clarity of thinking so that you can pursue the ultimate abundance that you're looking for in your life, okay? And it is, you know what, it is a combination of, just remember, your thinking and your feeling is what manifests things into your life, and they've got to be aligned for those things to manifest into your life. They can't be, you can't have your mind going off in one direction and your heart pulling you in another direction, because that misalignment is going to cause chaos. It's going to cause that uncomfortable, yucky energy inside you where you're feeling like you're not in control of things. You're not in control of your life. You're not in control of your finances, your relationships, your job, whatever that means for you. You've got to get the heart and mind aligned. So this is the main focus. This is the main resistance. So it is definitely you getting your heart space aligned with your head space right now. Okay, in this week. So this is what this week's energy is about. So yes, she's also has a butterfly on her throne. Butterflies are always talking about transformation. Yeah, and she's just so, and butterflies in her crown. So she is about transforming the way that she thinks and observes her life so that she can take authority over it and decide this is what she's going after. And then she doesn't let anyone else or anything else distract her. Okay, no one tells a queen what to do. And I'm not talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy. Okay, right. So, final card, outcome card, or just something or a new destination, something that is going to come about from this change, this shift, this different way that you're thinking of things. It is the 10 of Swords. Now, it looks very dramatic and very final, but a 10, remember, is the end of something. It is the end of a cycle, because what comes after 10 in the tarot? 1. Okay. Start of something. Something new is trying to come through. Something new is wanting to start in your life right now. And this card is saying, whatever situation you find in yourself in right now that is causing you to feel stuck and trapped, and you've got that horrible aggravating energy inside you that doesn't make you feel good, okay? Once you get your heart and mind aligned, all right, the end of this turmoil, and we are talking again about the swords, okay? The end of this turmoil that's going on in your head that's affecting you in your outside environment is going to end. And it is very important that you allow that to happen, all right? You allow it to die, just like kill it off. All right, and you can see in this card, look at the sunshine coming up through the storm clouds. Okay, a new day is dawning, a new beginning. There is a new start to something. But it is very important that you allow what has come, what has been affecting you to end. All right, and it's a decision that you have to make. Swords. Okay, swords are head. Okay, it's a decision that you have to make to end something, whatever that represents for you right now as an individual. What is it that you have to kill off, cut off, all right, so that you can start creating exactly what it is you want? Abundance, growth, expansion. All right. So guys, it's very, very important that this heart and this mind are aligned for that to happen. Okay. I'm going to draw just two final cards, confirmation cards. I'm just going to use it from my foil deck here. All right. So Spirit, just a couple of extra final words from Spirit just to confirm what I've just said, confirm what Spirit has just said. Let's have a look. 2 of Pentacles. So, okay, so the 2 is following on from the 1. You have a decision to make. It is time to weigh the pros and cons and decide which way you want to go. A 2 can represent a fork in the road, but remember, your goal is to find balance. Your goal is to find that thing that is going to restore your sure footing again. Because I think what this reading is about as well, the turmoil that is going on around you in your environment is causing you to feel like you are not in control of anything. Okay, it's like your life is controlling you and you're not controlling your life. You need to swap that around. You are the boss of your life. There are 2 queens here. Spirit is saying you are the authority of your life. You are the one that makes the decisions, okay, and decides what to allow in and what to remove and in what direction you want to go in. So there is a choice to be made. Are you going to continue with this topsy-turvy, out of control energy, or are you going to choose something that is going to restore balance, to balance, harmony? Okay, and let's draw one more card from Spirit. Yes, beautiful. 6 of Swords. A lot of swords in your reading. Wow. Okay, so the 6 is about moving away from a situation, okay, that has been causing you distress. So it is like a psychological shift. All right, it's leaving the things behind. It's like leaving the choppy waters behind. Okay, remember the 2. Look at the choppy seas, okay, behind him, feeling off kilter like a ship tossed about by the waves. All right, it's leaving those choppy waters behind and moving into smoother waters. But again, it requires you to make the choice to do so. All right, as it were, like moving onto greener pastures, as it were. All right, but this card is the promise. It's a promise that when you make that decision, when you end this thing, okay, when you cut off the things that are causing you distress and making you feel just icky, okay, relationship, job, whatever it is, only you can answer that question right now, okay? Whatever it is, when you end it, you will be able to move on onto greener pastures, and you can begin anew. All right. I'm going to draw a card from the Mystical Wisdom deck, just to add a little extra. Maybe Spirit just wants to add something for you. Let's have a look. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Okay, guys. So this does require you've got a lot of swords in your reading, okay? Knowledge is all about the head. So perhaps some of you need to, like, remember this 2 of Pentacles when I said you have to kind of weigh the pros and cons. I encourage you, if you have a decision to make, write it down. Do that pros and cons list thing, okay? It's really great to purge and get everything out onto paper so that you can see it, because when you see it, you can step back, see the big picture and go, oh, I didn't realize this, I didn't realize that. When you get it out of your head and it's not tossing about, because when your mind isn't clear, when it's not thinking, when it's not disciplined, and it's being affected by all kinds of things and being tossed about like a ship on a stormy sea, all right, there's no clarity. You can't see it. You can't find a solution out of this problem to let this all go. Okay, so seek knowledge. Perhaps there is something that you need to find out, that you need to investigate, that will give you greater knowledge to make a better decision. All right. Seek knowledge. Right. Final word from the psychic reading deck. So Spirit, just a final word for the viewer for this week of the 14th of April. Okay, let's have a look and see. Juggler. Okay. Isn't that great when Spirit just confirms? Okay, some of you are definitely juggling things at the moment, or there are decisions that need to be made. So what you can see in this card, okay, you can see it here next to me. This person is juggling time, juggling kids, juggling going to the gym, juggling a house, juggling money, trying to sort life out. Things are chaotic for some of you right now. I'm just looking at the number at the top. 19 equals 10, okay, which equals 1. Again, a 10. The ending of something, the ending of distress when you decide what you are going to pick, what you're going to focus on. If you have your fingers in many pies at the moment, and that is the thing that is the situation that is causing you so much like chaos, okay, it is time to decide on 1, 2, and at a push, maybe 3 things that you need to focus on, and let the rest go. What is it, okay, that is keeping you down, that is making you feel like you've reached the end of your tether? It is just all you need to do, okay? Don't get stressed about it. Just decide, what is the most important thing I want in my life right now? What are the most important things that I need to focus on? And if you are really stressed about it, pick one thing to start. Then when that is feeling and you're feeling okay, then you can add perhaps something else. But don't allow everything to pile on top of you, because you're going to be stressed out, and stress leads to illness. Okay, you don't want to be sick all the time. Okay, and we're living in a sick world, mentally, physically, spiritually. As I said, the universe is taking care of us energetically, okay, and goodness is going to win in the end. I really, really believe that with every fiber of my being. But you've got to decide, are you going to partake of the chaos, or are you going to come back to peace, tranquility, focus, discipline, going inside, listening to the still small voice, and recreating something new for yourself? Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. This was such a powerful reading. I'm sure it resonated with you. All right. If you feel like you like my content and you've watched to the end of the video, please consider subscribing. Click your notification bell down here, all right? And please smash that like button for me, please, before you go. It helps YouTube recognize and see my videos more and suggest my videos to more people. I would be so grateful if you would do that for me. Thank you. And please, if you feel like you need to comment or you want to discuss anything with me, I am available. I also have an email address in the description. You know, if you want to speak to me, I'm also available for private readings. All right, so let me know what it is you need, and if you need to chat about anything. And guys, I will see you next time. Bye.